Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Battle for Azeroth pre-patch. Finally got queued into a different map. Got queued into Deepwind Gorge. So, which I'm happy about. I like this map. So, yeah. So, been queuing into like the same 2-3 for a while now. It's been getting a little, not as frustrating, just kind of strange. So that's what my talents look like. I had been playing as Assassin for a few games and was kind of starting to get the hang of that, so I wanted to switch and try Outlaw. Outlaw's been more of my main spec during Legion. So, that being said, these talents are pretty much or pretty close to what they were before. Nothing's really changed. They've added some new things. I kind of messed around. I think this was kind of the original setup. I think that's probably about the best. So, yeah. We'll be able to do maybe a couple different things here, so. Let's go to... This may be a mistake, but let's go to... the Goblin. I think this is Goblin Mine. I was trying to think. The other one's the Pandaren Mine. I think this is the Goblin Mine. And see if we can't cap this. Okay, looks like we may... Okay. Alright. Let's go for the cart then, since we've already got this. No... Well, nobody's staying, so I guess I'll stay. Sometimes you have to take the hit for your team. Whoa!
Too far away. I need to get closer.
Cool! We successfully defended. I think the thing I was missing was... being able to... yeah, and now I'm dead. I think the thing I was missing as far as trying to be a worthwhile rogue was coordinating my stuns and things like that. So, blind was, I could have used blind, oh well. I think that's the main difference between assassin and rogue is you have kidney shot. Gorge, you have to be in front of the target, which actually ends up being a problem more often than you would think. I'm going to go back and try to ninja that. So one thing I wanted to do as a rogue that I haven't done yet, because I'm bad at it. I'm bad at being a rogue. Oh, it looks like we took it back, but we could maybe take... I don't care. I really don't go for the cart. I like how people just automatically think, oh, you're going to try to stop me. No, not really. So let's see what we can do here. damn hunter. Hunters, I should say. Alright. Let's try this again, folks. I've played a few games now. Now we've lost everything. Okay. Now this isn't going well. So let's go over here. It's Assault of the Goblin Mine. Okay, so let's go over here. Seems to be a lack of... Everybody's going to one base, so I can kind of see how we lost everything. That and the fact that nobody defended Goblin Base when we took it. Or Goblin Mine, I should say. It's not... This one is really simple. And for some reason, people seem to have trouble with it. There's... Please don't let that be a hunter. Ah, damn. It is. He saw me coming too. Run away. Run away. Okay, let's try to go back in. I think they're going to kill him. They are. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to hang out here a minute because everybody's going to leave. Yep. God, dude. And we've lost Goblin Mines again. No wonder. Go have fun. Okay, I will. Just to make things fun, let's go try to steal their cart, shall we? I've been playing more just to try to do whatever I could to disrupt the opposing team. Because I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing as a rogue. Where's the hunter? Where is the hunter? The hunter's there. Okay. So I think we're clear now. Okay. Well, they're rezzing, so what are they doing? Okay, give it a second. Okay. Okay. I think we're probably going to be as good as we're going to be to do this. Oh! Oh my god. Yeah, and I'm dead. No doubt about it, I'm dead. Pretty dead, I'm pretty sure. Unless they can keep them off me. I think I'm dead. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. You're doing a really poor job too of trying to keep these people off me. I just want you to know that. And I don't think this doesn't move me forward, does it? Yes, it does. Cool. Wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if you needed a target to... Cool. Now it seems like maybe we're kind of figuring things out. We have a little bit of teamwork now, so... I'm noticing that since the pre-patch, any when you have a cart or a flag or anything like that, any movement abilities you have work like diddly squat. I don't think I have anything to I could
Behold the power of the Legion.
I'm out of range.
cool. Cool. GG. Okay. We had a bit of a rocky start, but I think we managed to pull it together. Somehow. So, let me check this, make sure this is good. Okay. Don't really know that there's a point in trying to get their card again, unfortunately. I need that achievement for the title, but I don't want to mess things up by... Yeah. Let's go try to ninja cap goblin mines. I think that might be good. Because if we could slow them down at all... We're so close to winning. So... I know. Oh, top. That's our base. Well, that's... Is there a hunter here? Is that who I'm seeing up on top there? Yep. Darn. Darn. See, this is how things fall apart. Now we have no bases. So, okay. Alright. Let's go back to Panda Mine. I thought somebody would have went. This is the problem with this one, is people tend to tunnel focus on mid for reasons that I don't fully understand, and this is what happens. We tend to lose carts and bases. Now we're not gaining any points, and their gap is closing, so we may have just lost. I thought we need a base. We need at least a base, so let's get in here, try to get this done. Yeah, now they've got all three bases, so I think that might be GG. I think that might actually be GG. Despite our efforts, I think maybe... Yeah, now we have to start all over, so... Yep, GG. I think I should have came back. I think that partially might have been my fault. Well, maybe, maybe not. If we can cap something. No. No, they've won. Yeah. So. Yep. Like I said, no. Whoever called out for everybody to go mid, I think lost us the game. Because we were doing fine up until that point. I had capped the cart, we had a base, and then he said everybody go mid. So, yep. Disappointing. My DPS could have been better, but I did spend a lot of time running around. So, yeah. It happens. We had top healing and top DPS. There's no reason why we shouldn't have won that. But see, didn't have the coordination. That's why I said you really don't need so much teamwork. It's just coordination of knowing what to do to win the battleground. Many games have been lost on that map because people spent too much time focusing on mid. So, that and the fact that nobody defended. I think we lost bases because nobody stayed to defend. So, and then I should have went back when he called incoming for panda mines. Yeah. All go mid. Yeah, I don't know why. That's when it seemed like it fell apart. So, yeah. So as far as my talents go, I took quick draw. Again, this is what I had before. Yeah. I think this is kind of a ranged ability as well. It doesn't do great. Doesn't do great damage. It does reduce movement speed, and it, like I said, it is a ranged ability by comparison. Yeah, so this is just great with comboing into your other things. They changed this from run through to dispatch, and I'm just I noticed that a while ago, and I'm just like, why? Okay. Yeah. Hit and run increases your movement speed at all times. Retractable hook. Well, now that I know that it works kind of like a heroic leap. Yeah. Might be worth... Well, I don't know. This isn't all Yeah, we'll see how well I start to use grappling hook. Now that I know, I never used this before for some reason. That's kind of my thing. I don't remember why, but I never used it that much before. So all your melee abilities by 3 yards. That's again. This is like an all the time passive. So movement speed is generally a good thing, especially for PvP. And I was more in the mindset of PvP setting this up. So yeah. I might have been thinking this was kind of like the Hunter's Harpoon. I might have been confusing myself. Because I think you do have to have a target in order to use it. So I might have been confusing myself there. I do have blonde moments from time to time. Deeper stratagem. Basically, as like the monk ability increases your that increases your chi by 1. This increases your combo points by 1. So I think it's worthwhile. And out of PvP, my legendary gives me vigor. So kind of I still think this is probably better. Yeah. Finishing moves consume 6 combo points, and your finishing moves deal 5% increased damage. So yeah, not too terrible. Not that you're gonna use your 6 combo points, but when you can, it's yeah. Because we're marked for death. It just is one of those things I'm just not coordinated enough to really use. So by default, deeper stratagem was kind of the default there with the legendary and everything. Iron Stomach increases the healing received from Crimson Vial healing poisons and health stones by 30%. So this is the difference between Outlaw and Assassination. I took Cheat Death for Assassination. Iron Stomach was something else, and exclusiveness. I've tried this. It's just this is my main complaint with this is that it only lasts for 5 seconds, and that is just way too short, I think, for a 15-second cooldown. It's area effect, which is not, the top 2 things you're going to worry about are spells and then area of effect abilities. So it's it's on there, but this is not a great ability in my opinion. I've tried to make it better, and it's a little more coordination than trying to remember to hit something that doesn't do damage every 15 seconds or when need be. In PvP, you pretty much want to keep this on cooldown. Yeah. It's not something I hold in high regard as a very useful ability. I think might be the best way to put it. It does have a function. The way I play, I have trouble remembering to use it or when to use it or something like that. So yeah. I took Slice and Dice. I found it easier to use than Roll the Bones. Plus, yeah, it provides you with a random combat enhancement. So it could be, I think, like one of any combination of 5 things, whereas Slice and Dice increases attack speed, period. So, works well with Adrenaline Rush, or what was my artifact ability, things like that. You can kind of use this once and then use your other ability several times before you have to reapply Slice and Dice. So, yeah. I tried using Roll the Bones for the longest time, and I just wasn't. It's a little too random for me. The enhancements weren't were good. They were just they were random. There was no guarantee that you were going to get any specific one. And then if you used it, you really, to get the value out, to get value out of this, you want to use it with as many combo points as possible. If you end up hitting it with less than max, it's not a great loss. With Roll the Bones, if you were to get, say 3-4 of the enhancements, what have you, if you didn't get all the combo point, they would fall off, then you'd have to reapply it, and then you'd maybe get 2 for the longer I mean, it just, to me, that just wasn't working. So this has worked a lot better, and it works well with cooldowns. So, and then Killing Spree. I tried Blade Rush. This is new as far as I know. I don't remember this before, and I think this is better. This does more damage. They've changed Blade Fury, and I'm kind of two minds about this. I think it's good. Instead of it being something you turn on and off, it lasts for 12 seconds now. So, which I think is good, because I always had that trouble of I would put it on for a mob and then take it off for a boss or something like that, because it used to reduce your energy regeneration. So to me, it was never effective just to leave it on. I did better damage with it off when I didn't need it, when I was focusing on a boss or something like that. So, and this is just a fun ability, if we're being honest. So, yeah, just a little bit of burst damage. I like a playstyle that has more towards kind of a burst damage kind of thing. So this works well in PvP if you're trying to kill a healer or something like that, and they're down to that last little bit, and you don't want them to heal back up. Dancing Steel, in the right circumstance. If this, I think I might have taken this if it's stunned. Charging, dealing damage to a primary target, and damage to kind of an AoE effect is not it's not bad. Generating 25 energy, even though it's over time, is not bad. It just, the cooldown to me didn't seem worth it, and when I was playing around with it, I was like, well, that's just it was just on a training dummy, but still it just seemed a little lackluster to me. So, and this, if you turn Blade Fury on, you have for 100% damage. Yeah, you're hitting each target for the same as you would be the primary target, whereas this kind of splits the difference. So, yeah. As far as PvP talents, Honor Among Thieves, of course, because you want combo points. After coming out of a stun, you do 15%. This seemed good with rogues being what they were now, with all the stuns and everything like that. And then boarding party, Between the eyes increases the movement speed of friendly targets. This was the only one I kind of was on the fence about. Slice and dice grants allies within 8 yards 15% haste. I was trying to think what would be better, haste or movement speed, and I think movement speed. I took maneuverability on assassin. Boarding party and take your cut were not available. This seems to be a outlaw specific talent, of course, because it works with outlaw specific spells. So, like I said, between the eyes, I know I'm going to use more often than slice and dice. So my thinking was in more, more like in the last game, and defending a base, or if you get into a fight, kind of in a mid area or something like this seemed like it would have potential. So yeah. Not too bad. Death from Above is a PvP talent now. I said this before. I think what they need to do is just take this out of the game and just make the ability to leap into the air a glyph. Just glyph it so it has a different animation, basically. Because this has been... A lot of people took this just because of the animation, I think. And then in... that was in Warlords? Yeah. And then in Legion, I noticed Rogues, I think, practically took something else. So, yeah, as you saw, it doesn't work too bad. I think the talents are good. I think I just need to get better at playing Rogue. Like I said, I think I'm just better at using the stuns and things like that. So, yeah. So not too bad. So there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.